I'm Joshua Bardwell, and you're going to learn something today. It's quad box time. And if you skip most of my quad box videos, I think you should watch this one because I'm really excited about this box. There's something super cool in here. I'm not going to screw around with you, make you wait for the good stuff. This is a quad box. It's a monthly subscription box. You know about monthly subscription boxes, right? And the reason I'm so excited about this one is this. I'll show you the rest of the stuff in there because, I got to do it. But this, it's always a struggle every month for the guys to find stuff to put in these boxes because the stuff has to be at a really good price point, but it has to also be like good for you. It's not enough to just say, well, we gave you $3 worth of props. If you don't like props, then you're like, oh, it's dumb. But this is a real gem. This is a 24 volt, 400 watt power supply. This is a fantastic power supply for powering your charger, your battery chargers. And if you don't know why a 24 volt power supply is so freaking fantastic, then I've got a video talking about why your battery charger will not reach its full rated spec. Most battery chargers are going to max out around 120, 130 watts unless they're given a higher voltage supply. So if you're running your charger on 12 volts and it's like a 300 watt ISDT Q6, you're not getting the 300 watts out of it. You're not. And you can go watch that video, link in the video description, obviously. This is so cool. Now, if you missed the boat on QuadBox, you can go buy this. This is sold at Race Day Quads, and you can go buy it. It's about 40 or 50 bucks. If you feel comfortable installing a power cord and an XT60 on a power supply, you can actually find 300, 400 watt, 24 volt supplies all over, Alibaba, Banggood and stuff. You can find them even a little cheaper than that. But the nice thing about this is that when you buy it from Race Day Quads, if it does sort of go tits up 5 minutes after you buy it, they'll take care of you. And that's what I always say about buying. If you're going to buy cheap Chinese stuff, buy it from an American vendor who will have your back when it goes tits up. Now this comes with, in order to get the price low enough that it made sense to include it with QuadBox, the power lead and the XT60 are not pre-installed. When you buy it from Race Day Quads, it is pre-installed. And I'm going to take you through the steps of how to get it soldered up, because the first thing you do is you just plug this into the wall and then you lick this end. Don't do that. You want to get this right. It's not hard, but you are going to want to get it right, because when you're playing with mains power, man, don't screw around. So I'm just going to back these guys out a few turns. If you back them out too far, they will come off and be a real pain in the butt to reinstall, so don't do that. And the line is brown. I'm just going to insert this underneath the flat part of the terminal and screw that down tight. Line is brown. Neutral is blue. And make sure to crank those down good and tight. Do a visual inspection here. Everything looks good and clean. We fully inserted them. And you can just give them a tug to make sure they're not going to come loose. This is mains power, so let's not screw around. There we go. On the other end, we've got the XT60, and there's actually two outputs here. One for V- and one for V+, so you can actually do two XT60s if you so prefer. We've only provided one with the quad box. And of course, you could put as many XT60s as you want on these. Just because we've given you only two sets of lugs doesn't mean that you can't hook, you could hook as many XT60s to a single lug as you want, as long as you stay under 400 watts. Okay, and then we'll plug it in and we'll test it out. 24 volts. Yahoo! This thing's supposed to have overcurrent and under voltage protection. Let's see if that's true. We got a little pop. Just for perspective, this is a 12 volt HP rack mount power supply. Costs about 40 bucks, 750 watts. And let's see what it does. Oh, same thing. Oh, even worse. Wow, the wire actually got hot there. Okay, so they have overcurrent protection, but you're still going to get some sparks. I did that because I was curious. You know, is that little cheap Chinese one? I mean, if it sparks when I short circuit it, what does this expensive one do? Well, it sparks too, so okay. I guess that's the standard for overcurrent protection. Send it sucks. And I always say that whether you think QuadBox is a good deal or not depends on how much you love or how much you think is dumb. Sort of lifestyle items like hats, socks, t-shirts, basically. By the way, if you hate t-shirts, you can buy, I think it's like 16 bucks, you can get a version of the QuadBox without the t-shirt in it. So that's something they've made available. You can check the QuadBox store for that. But these are Send It socks. I don't even know what to tell you. That's great. Just like the socks and the t-shirt, we've also got stickers, and this is another one of these items that some people love and some people think is dumb. I personally love the stickers. There's always original designs by artists that you can introduce yourself to, like this guy here who did the designs for last month's box, Corey Corza. This one is by get his name right. This one is by eSpeedy FPV. Okay. What else have we got? Gemfan 5043. Gemfan WinDancer 5043 props. Often see HQ props in here. Today we're getting Gemfans. I just did a review of the Gemfan 5042 and 5043 WinDancer props versus the HQ V1S 5x4.3, which is one of my favorite freestyle props. Yeah, so great. You can check that out. Link in the video description. And the shirt this month is a design by eSpeedy FPV Last Pack. Very cute. I do like the dark maroon color. I'm a big fan of that color. And you never fly your last pack, folks. Never. And don't think you can cheat the quadcopter gods by saying, this isn't my last pack. They know. It's not actually the physically last pack you have that is your metaphorical last pack. What it is there's this moment when you kind of feel like you're done, and then you decide to keep flying anyway. That's the last pack. It doesn't matter if you have 7 more packs charged. If you flew your 13th pack and you were like, whew, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm gonna pack up, and you're like, I can do it. I can hit that gap. That's when you're gonna destroy your quad, no matter how many packs you actually have less. So, thanks to eSpeedy for that. What else we got? We have a remove before flight keychain, I guess. Is it a keychain? I don't know what it is. Some kind of a tag for remove before flight. And a coupon code for the FPVtrailer.com. Coupon code QuadRiot gives you 10% off at the FPVtrailer.com. I have no idea. I've never even heard of this store, but thanks to them for giving a 10% coupon code to QuadBox people. Okay, guys, that's it for this unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. Happy flying.